Hey, how's it going guys? I'm Erks here back with another video, and in this one I wanted to show you guys where and how to get 5 different shields that'll definitely help you out through your playthrough. Now, just as it is important to keep powerful weapons, it's as important to keep powerful shields as well. And in this game, there's so many different abilities, so many different shields you can choose from, so I'm hoping that this video helps you narrow down the shields that you want to pick up. Also guys, make sure to stick around towards the end because I'm going to be showing you where to get one of the most powerful Ashes of War for all of your medium shields. Now, with all that being said, let's get right into the video. Alright, coming in at number 5, we have the Blue Gold Kite Shield. Now, this one I would put at the number 2 spot of the best medium shields that you can get. There's a lot of other ones you can choose, but to me, honestly, the Blue Gold Kite Shield, based on its stats and how it feels, comes in at number 2 for me. Now, you can find this shield with this merchant here, just east of the Blight questline. It's not too difficult to find, guys, and not too expensive either. And boasting 100% physical damage negation with a 58 guard boost, that's not too shabby for a medium shield. Alright, coming in at number 4, we have the Brass Shield. Now, this Brass Shield is probably the best medium shield that you can find, and it's on this list because you find it pretty early on too. It's going to give you probably the best stats of any medium shield that you can find, and it'll easily carry you throughout your entire playthrough, guys. You can find this at the Gatefront Ruins. There'll be a couple of soldiers that have it. But basically a rule of thumb is if they carry the shield with them, they'll most likely drop it once you kill them. And 100% physical damage negation with a 61 guard boost. Like I said guys, there's no medium shield with beefier stats than this one. Alright, coming in at number 3, we have the Great Turtle Shield. Now, this shield is considered a medium shield, and I put it above the other two just because of its Ash of War. Its Ash of War reinforces the shield, causing a knockback effect similar to that of a Great Shield. So that greatly reinforces this shield, and it's one of the best Ashes of War that you can get for any shield at all. It also provides a passive buff towards stamina. So stamina recovery, as you can see, is a very important resource in this game. And you can find this shield in the Weeping Peninsula. Right next to this merchant, there will be a geyser. You just take the geyser up, and what you want to do is you want to aim for the tower, because that's where the shield will be. And as you can see, it's not even in a chest or anything, it's just laying right there, waiting for you to pick it up. Now, I've been having a lot of fun with this shield, guys. Make sure to pick it up. You'll definitely appreciate the buff that's applied towards your stamina recovery. Now, as you can see in this clip, if you pay attention to my green bar, it's filling up a little bit faster than it normally would. Definitely a good shield to have. Make sure to pick this one up, guys. Alright, coming in at the number 2 spot, we have the Lord Sorin's Great Shield. Now, this Great Shield beats all the other shields just because of its beef and its knockback effect. Any light attack will basically bounce off of this shield without any Ash of War required. So, just this shield enough is going to beef you up to take on the bigger, heavier enemies. And it's something that I recommend you guys pick up early on, Now, it does have a special ability as well, the Shield Bash, which is great at crowd control. And it does require you to buff up a little bit of your strength points, but it's definitely worth it. But as you can see, these beefy stats for this great shield. And it's one of the first ones you get, so definitely pick this one up, guys. Now, as you can see up against this Gilded Knight, I'm making quick work of him. He's got basically the same size shield, but with mine, I'm able to go toe-to-toe with him, and this is the power that this shield gives you guys. You don't have to worry about a whole lot of enemies throwing attacks at you, because most of these will bounce back or will bounce off of your shield, leaving them vulnerable for an attack. Alright guys, for those of you made it this far, I'm going to be showing you guys where to find the Barricade Shield Ash of War. You can find it in the Weeping Peninsula, just at this side of Grace next to the merchant here. You do have to come here at nighttime, however, because in order to get the Ash of War, you will have to defeat the Knight Rider. Now, this is excellent practice for you guys. I definitely recommend you come here and practice defeating this Knight Rider, only because there's going to be a lot more Knight Riders throughout your playthrough, and some of the best loot comes from these guys, and it's very important to know how to defeat them and how to fight horseback, because these aren't the only enemies that you fight on your horse. So yeah guys, definitely good practice. Come and defeat this guy. You also get one of the best Ashes of War for your shield. Now, some tips or pieces of advice that I would give is he can't hurt you with his left hand, so if you go to his left side, he's very restricted as to what he can hit you with. It's easier said than done though, because he does move a lot and he does protect his left side quite a bit. He does have a lunge attack, which I recommend you guys watch out for. Anytime he gets too far away, he loves to close the distance in with the lunge, just like right there. And also, I would say take your time. You can always go back to this side of Grace, restart the battle, which is why I said it's an excellent way to practice for you guys. And another thing is, you want to make sure you hit him a couple of times and back off. Don't get too greedy. It is going to take some time, and I would say just patience. Hit him a couple of times, back up, get a bleed weapon if you can. It'll proc bleed on him. But yeah guys, I believe in you guys. If you take your time and you practice and you take the steps that I told you to, I know you guys will defeat this guy and get one of the best Ashes of War. Also, another important thing to note is when he's off of his horse, you can't stagger him or interrupt him. He's gonna swing his weapon no matter what, so just be wary of that. Also, he does recall his horse back, and he does his AoE attack, so you want to look out for that as well. It looks something like that. But like I said guys, with a little bit of patience, a little bit of rinse and repeat, I know you guys can defeat this guy. And I definitely recommend you come and do it, because it's great practice, you get a great reward from it. But yeah. Alright guys, the moment you've all been waiting for. The number 1 spot goes to the round iron shield. Now, this shield can be found immediately from the first side of Grace. It's directly to the left. I would take this route because you can take a geyser down, or drift, whatever you want to call it. It's a shortcut that I just found out recently. After so many hours of playing this game, I forgot about this here, I guess. Make sure to pick up this gold pickled foulfoot. The merchant we are looking for is located just beneath that ruin right there against the mountain. Not too difficult to find. Now, I would recommend picking up a couple of other items here, but the shield is definitely the highlight of the show. It's going to be our only small shield on our list. Now, despite it not having the best physical stats, the best defensive stats, the reason it's number 1 on our list is quite simply for its Ash of War in the parry. Now, the parry itself is a very simple move, very basic move, but once you learn it, once you master it, any enemy can be rendered useless to you. I would practice this parry immediately, just because the better you get at it, the easier of a time you're gonna have later on in the games, or in the game, fighting different enemies. There's a lot of enemies that you can parry, and parrying is great because it leaves them vulnerable for a critical attack, and this deals massive damage. It takes a little while to learn, but with this shield I found it the easiest, and it's definitely worthwhile practicing and mastering. This game is filled with knights like these, and knowing their weaknesses and how to parry them is incredibly beneficial. And it just makes your life a whole lot easier. Alright guys, so that's it. That's been 5 shields that you can get early on in Elden Ring that'll turn you into a god. So if you guys like this video, make sure to drop a like. I enjoyed making videos like this for you guys, so hopefully you guys like watching them. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Peace out.